I was saying that I estimate 10 to 12 degrees maximum. The rain is icy. My hands are very cold. I think it's less than 12. My body is getting cold fast. Massive risk of hypothermia. The question now is, will I stop at the hut or measure the odds and start the descent? I can definitely get a bit warmed up at the hut and then continue, but I have probability of worse rain in an hour time. In an hour time I will be very close to the parking, and it is the time I need to get very cold. So I think I'm able to continue this, considering that it is a descent. Also, I might make it faster, and that might warm me up, maybe. Now I'm slow because I keep going up. I have to stop for a moment and record this because, well, it is fair to any other comparison. With this Via Ferrata set, it is raining. Maybe rain it is what makes it not function properly. With a Camp Giro Rewind Kinetic Pro, I never had this issue, but this swivel not always does the job. So it is interesting. If I do this fast, yes, but it wasn't supposed to work like this. So yes, this has a limitation. I wasn't able to reproduce the same issue with the camp. I will follow that and let's see what will happen. It rains badly and I don't get with the other camera onto this bridge. Now this is an easy, beautiful bridge, but yeah, I will call it a bridge, but I don't know what to say. It doesn't feel like a bridge. It has a beautiful drop. Let me show you the drop. Yeah, beautiful here as well. And me, I have to get out because now it is raining badly. Oh, I was so lucky. I think this was it. I'm at the end of the Via Ferrata. So I will say I was quite lucky. If rain didn't start it heavily up to this point, at least up to here, I got easy. Could have been way worse. Way worse. Yes. I got a bit wet, to be clear, but it could have been way worse. The lavalier, I hope it will make it for you to have good sound. I hope. Okay. Come on. Maybe I should tuck the camera in the chest pouch and just rush out. Yeah, it is smarter to do that. I need two hands. I will not get into the hut, no point, I'm already wet. Will not help me with anything. I will inspect the route back and take the gear down, and from there rush. I need to be very fast the first hour, and then the last 20 minutes I'll just make it. Maybe I can cut the time shorter as well. We'll see about that. Yeah, no point to sit and wait. Nothing will change. We'll get worse and worse, not better. So now what I will do is I will take the harness Via Ferrata down, and from there I will keep going. Look how beautiful it is here. We should not forget to admire the beauty of it. Yes. Good. I'm in a very bad place. 666 So 666 is straightforward. 200 meters, take the right, and then something secured by a rope, and then a valley. I don't know what that means, we'll see. You might ask yourself why am I not prepared with a rain jacket, because, well, the weather predictions were saying rain might come, and it was raining yesterday as well. And either way, when you go like this, you have to be prepared. Correct. Human error. I just forgot about it. Told myself 10 times to do it, and I forgot. I was rushing. I measured my odds of getting at this point when the rain just starts pouring, and from there, yeah, disaster happened. Now I'm taking more odds into consideration and risking it a bit more. Let's see if this is dumb and stupid or a calculated risk. I'm silky wet. We'll see. I'm extremely hot, cold. We'll see. The rain is gone, so it was enough to get me wet. I think I got where I was supposed to get. We'll see about that. Look at the view. How amazing it is. Just amazing. Breathtaking. Yeah. Definitely breathtaking view. Wow. And this is how you descend. It is like a level A Via Ferrata. Yeah. It feels like a level A Via Ferrata. I plugged back again the harness, and well, I have a resting system. It's enough for here, just not to go too exposed, too stupid, because, well, it will be stupid. Maybe I will see now there around the corner how it is. I might put the Via Ferrata set as well and keep going with that. It helps me to go safer and faster, because with a resting system, no, it's not fast enough. So this is what I will do exactly now, just to keep up the pace. This kept happening today. Is the 6th time or more today on this Via Ferrata set. Now it really doesn't matter the reason exactly. This is what happens. It jumps like this after that. It really doesn't matter the reason. The thing is, you think you clipped and you don't, and if you don't see it in time, this jumps while you disconnect this other one, and now, well, you are exposed or dropped to the ground. It happened so many times today. It doesn't matter if it is the way I'm using it, and it's not because it rained. It happened on dry days as well. I don't know what happened, because I was using the other Ederid, similar carabiners, or identical, never had the issue. Maybe I didn't test it enough. Maybe I changed the way I'm climbing or using them on the Via Ferrata, the way I'm clipping. The thing is, it is happening. It really doesn't matter why. The problem is, it is happening. It should not happen. We can blame it on me as a user, not a problem, but it happens. Now, what am I doing? This is what am I doing? I'm trying to clip, and it doesn't. It is maybe the way it is designed, something. It might be me as a user failing to use it harder, properly. I don't know. There is definitely something, but no, very dangerous. Let me tell you what just happened. I played the odds. Now, I cannot brag and say it comes with experience. It is more luck than experience. I played the odds. Now, no rain. It stopped. The sky is clear, at least that way there. Here it is still covered, but it appears for the moment it goes away. It will come back in an hour and a half, but by then I'll be at the car. So now, no longer raining. Even if I'm wet, I get the time, because it's not windy, I get the time to dry a bit and to feel better. But let me tell you this. When you play the odds like this, you are exposing yourself dangerously, because when the shit happens, when the rain, the thunderstorm comes at this altitude, the temperature drops dramatically. It can be around freezing cold and raining, and you get wet, and then you get to hypothermia very fast, and there is nothing you can do about it because you keep getting wet and it is freezing cold. And then if you have thunderstorm, lightning, and then wind as well, that one is out of control, impossible to control. So now I'm bragging, oh, I'm so experienced, I played the odds, oh, so well, so great, so fantastic, but it is just a matter of luck. And yes, now it feels good. I can continue. I can continue, at least at this point where I am now. I can continue in from a more comfortable position. But it is dumb and stupid at the end. Human error. I forgot to take the rain jacket. My mistake. I told myself 10 times to take it. Why? Because I usually, when weather is like this, I never climb. But this time I broke one of the Via Ferrata rules. Don't climb when rain predictions are out there saying might rain. I'm avoiding. For sure, not long approaches, long exits. I might do something short to be able to descend or get out fast, things like that. I broke one of the Via Ferrata rules, which is not to climb when it is about to rain. Also, I was dumb enough to forget the raincoat. I didn't remember about it until later. And then, yeah, I was also probably cocky and I just took a risk. I played the odds I've seen, I checked the map, the weather radar, and I thought, okay, it's important to get out of it. I have a hut, I will stay there. So I measured a bit inside my head, but it was dumb and stupid. Yes, luck played a big role. I did very well. I got out of it up to this point. But yeah, this is not control. This is not being smart. This is not being experienced. It is just playing with chance. And on the mountain, this can get you killed. I made it back to the car. I think today is 52 days on the road. I think 52. I'll count back again, but I believe it is 52. It was raining so heavily, close to, you'll see it on the videos, close to the, maybe I'll put it in here as well, close to the end of the Via Ferrata, and then it was freezing cold. I dried quite a lot because I was lucky enough and it stopped raining. The whole descent. The descent is through here, through there. Huge descent, huge. And also the ascent is huge but beautiful. Just to come and hike it. Yeah, this is beautiful.